That's how we start in every episode from now on. So when you hear the vocals, you know what it means.
Yeah, that makes sense.
New episode.
Episode 7
of
The Couch Podcast.
The Couch Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Episode 7. Lucky number 7. We here, baby.
Lucky number 7.
Can't you read? Can't you read, mister?
So yeah, man. Feels good to be back.
Any other females that got 7 tattooed on them, they're not lucky. I've noticed that.
I never see nobody. I never see no females tattooed with number 7.
Bro,
I usually see the infinity loop.
Oh my gosh. That's like the guys like
Dream catchers.
God can never judge me. Only God can judge me. Tattoos.
Let go and let God.
Let go and let God. It's in God's hands now.
Whatever.
What do you gain from that?
But we here, episode 7. It's time to get active.
Word. 11:01.
11:01 on a Friday.
Word.
This comes out on Tuesday. So when we talk about stuff that's yesterday or the day before yesterday, it's not Monday or Sunday. So just remember that. Okay?
And make sure you smash that subscribe button.
Yes.
Man.
We had 100 subscribers
Yo!
finally. Finally. So you know what's coming.
I know what's coming.
You know what's coming. Couch Podcast.
Tattoo. Tat it up. Yes, 100 subscribers,
Yo, for
guys.
real, man. That felt good.
Word.
Finally, we working for them subscribers.
Word. We hustling.
We working for them subscribers, bro.
We going in the
I
street
was-
shaking people down.
Yo, I'm running down on people. Yo, you listen to podcasts? Yo, you listen to podcasts?
You subscribe?
Yo, I swear, anywhere I'm at, I'll be like, yo, my man, you listen to podcasts? They be like, yeah. Oh, I got a podcast. We up and coming, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Subscribe, follow us on Instagram. I'll be like, yo, let me see your phone. I'll put in the Instagram. I'll be like, yo, that's me right there. That's my man that I host with. Link in bio for the Spotify and the YouTube. Subscribe.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Support is free.
Word.
Support is free. It takes nothing for you to follow us on Instagram. For you to subscribe on YouTube. It takes nothing. It is free. It's free.
100.
Help a brother out.
Show me more, please.
Help a brother out. Help a
please.
brother out.
Please.
Spare some subscribes. Help a brother out.
You got more subscribers?
But yeah, it feels good to finally be at 100.
Yeah, word.
We spoke about it. When we hit that 100, we're gonna get those tattoos.
Word.
I leave in a few days to DR. So once I come back,
Tatted time.
that's what we doing.
Tatted time.
100%.
I can't wait.
I'm hyped.
I can't wait. Man.
I am hyped.
Anybody that knows me is I love the tattoo
Yo,
culture.
me too.
So we
I've
definitely
been dying to get
it.
I've been dying to get a new tattoo, and what way to do your next tattoo than our baby, our logo, our beautiful logo, created by the man himself. You know, we here, we doing things, we trying, we working our hardest to provide the content for you guys every week. Some people like it, some people don't. We could care less if you don't.
Eat a frame.
We still gonna be here every week in Bravery with my man Marvelous Marv.
Word.
That's it.
That's Marvin's room.
But yeah, if you don't know, it's my man Leo right here.
Yes. My guy Jerms. For the people that don't know.
You know, by now y'all should know us by now.
We 7 episodes in, man.
We seven episodes. Yo. It's so funny because like every time we come to the studio, we like, yo, this is episode 7. Yo, cool. It's really crazy to think.
I'm super excited.
It's crazy to think. I'm looking forward to everything else that we're gonna be doing. We got to sit down and plan that food tour that I was telling you about with my guys on the 917 podcast.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be lit. We're gonna have.
I can't wait.
But we might have to do a couple different ones.
Yeah.
Because to be sitting there eating all day, we might have to do like 2-3 of them. Because I got a lot of spots.
And guys, if you have some spots that you want us to
let us
visit,
know. Hit us up.
_ the Couch Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Let us know.
Hit that follow button. Jump in. Hit that subscribe button as well as let us know. Let us know what we can get at.
And we still waiting to get on Apple Podcasts. I don't know what's going on. It's been 7 weeks. We waiting. I reached out to see what's going on. They gave me an answer I wasn't looking for. So it's coming soon. It's coming soon. We working on getting on there. I know a lot of people like, oh, I downloaded Spotify just to. Okay, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Right. Apple Podcast is free, so don't worry, we coming soon. Okay. But yeah, how was your week? How was your week?
Yo.
Fill me in. I haven't seen you in 7 days. Fill me in.
7 days, episode 7. You know.
Can you fill me in? Can you fill me in? You remember that? Craig David.
Yeah.
Ooh, banger.
They don't make Craigs like they
Craig
used
David, man with 2 names.
to. Craig David.
Only other legendary man with 2 names, Ricky Bobby.
What about LeBron James?
LeBron, them. Kendrick Lamar.
How about the cars, Kendrick Lamar?
I'm Kendrick Lamar. Who else? Yo, if I had 2 first names,
What would be your 2 first names?
I don't know, because you gotta like you gotta really think about when you naming it. It's hard naming a kid. It's
For real?
It's hard naming a kid, yo. Especially like if you don't know what you're having, it's even harder because now you got to come up with boys' names and girls' names.
Why you just come up with a unisex name?
Because why would I want to?
Like Jeffrey.
That's not a unisex name. Relax, young thug.
Young thug Jeffrey.
Yeah, when we were trying to name Mia, we still didn't know. It was before our gender reveal, so we didn't know. Yo, I had like 40 boys' names and like 5 girls' names. It was hard. And then one day, I was just like, I was in the room, and I'm like, yo, babe, what about Mia Rose? And she was like, yo, I really like that. And guess what? Now to this day, she tried to take credit. She'd be like, oh, I helped you come up. Yo, a brother can never get no credit for nothing he do, man. Never get no credit for nothing he do. It's hard being a man.
It's hard.
It really is hard being a man in this world, man. 2021 is hard being a man.
All right. You know it's hard out here for being.
You ain't know.
Trying to get the money for the rent.
Yo, remember? Yo, Taraji in that movie, she was like, you know it's hard out.
He said, say it right.
She was like, you know it's hard. She was sweating. Her hair was all. She was like, you know it's hard.
He said, you're not saying it right. Feel it. He said, you got to feel it.
Yo, DJ, remember DJ Qualls?
Yeah.
The white dude? You remember that movie he was in, The New Guy?
Yeah.
That's a classic movie. They don't make movies like that no more. Then again, you can't really make you can't make movies the way like I was watching Joanna Man yesterday. You can't make that movie in 2021. You can't. That movie is so in 2021. That movie would be so offensive.
Yo, remember when he dunked and then broke the glass and his wig came off?
His wig fell off. Or when he was in the shower, he used to lift his chest up and scrub under. That movie, that's a wild movie. That, Step Brothers, you can't make Step Brothers now. 40-Year-Old Virgin, you can't make that movie now. The Office, forget about movies. The Office?
Yeah, nah. Steve Carell would have got canceled.
Yo, you would. I don't even think they would make it through.
Season 1.
Like the pilot episode wouldn't even drop.
Yo, you see, since we were talking about Hustle and Flow, I was thinking about when he was telling Ludacris, when Ludacris threw the tape in the jar, he was like, skinny man. He said, skinny man. Come on, man. Skinny man. Skinny man. Say you did by accident.
He whooped his ass in the bathroom. Remember, he was like, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Yo, I really thought Terrence Howard was gonna make it. Like, I was like, oh man, Ludacris is gonna get your boy.
Yo, you know what's funny? Like, yo, you just unlocked a memory. Crazy that you just did this. So speaking about Hustle and Flow, right? So remember 3 6 Mafia won
a Grammy
for that song.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I think Whip That Trick.
I don't whatever song it was, I don't remember. And I was in 8th grade. I remember this like it was yesterday. I was in 8th grade when that movie came out, right? Mm-hmm. And you know I went to Catholic school for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah.
So my teacher at the time, she was a nun, right? Yo, she was mad old. Like, I don't know how and I got crazy stories too about that. Wow.
School days.
Yo, 8th grade for me, that was a wild year. Like,
it was a wild boy.
Yo, they took away our 8th grade. They took away our like senior prom. They took away our senior trip. They threatened to take away our graduation ceremony. They threatened to take everything away from us.
How the hell you gonna go to 9th grade and no graduation?
Yo, it was wild. Like, you used to just do dumb shit. Like, kids, kids who don't belong in Catholic school were in Catholic school doing stuff that we would be doing in public school. It was wild. It was a crazy time. So that happened. They won the Grammy, and we were talking about like stuff that happened like during the week and stuff. And somebody brought up the fact that they won the Grammy. Yo, my teacher, she was disgusted by it. Like she was going, she went in. She was like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like I don't understand how they could win a Grammy for a song like that.
Oh my God.
And then in my head I was like, do you even know what the song, like how do you even know about this? Yo, crazy.
Sister Alice knew the song.
Yo, her name was, I'm not gonna say her name, but whatever.
Do you know the name of the kid who mentioned that?
I don't remember who brought it up.
He's part of 3 6 Mafia now.
But we still have a small, like we had a small circle in 8th grade, and I still like, the other day I started a group text with all of them. Yo, I was crying for 30 minutes straight. Everybody just bringing up memories, stuff that we did. Yo, it was crazy nonstop. Like we did some crazy stuff. Like we're gonna do an episode, and I'm gonna bring up all the stuff that we did, and people are gonna be like, nah, how they didn't get kicked out of that school?
Cause
crazy. It was really bugged out. It was really bugged out. Like the stuff we did was, and then that teacher, she ended up getting really sick, and she had to go to the hospital, and she was out for months. And we had a substitute for the time being, and we just continued on that same bullshit, and we made her quit. Like she quit. She had a breakdown and everything. She was like, I don't understand why you guys are doing, like why you guys did this to me. And she was like, I'm nothing but nice to you guys. Yeah. And she went to the principal and was like, I will never teach the higher grades ever again. We made her almost quit teaching. She started teaching like kindergarten or something.
It's two types of substitute teachers. It's that type of substitute teacher and the substitute teacher that don't take no shit. Substitute teacher be like, hey, listen, your head down on the bed. Yo, put your hands out. I'm not one of y'all teachers.
Like, I don't mean to come at your profession, but you a substitute.
You're like, relax. You're coming off the bench.
Yo, in high school, we had this substitute, and she would sit there. She used to sit there and just tell us stories. And we used to be like, we know you lying. We used to be like, you lying. Like, why you coming here every week? You coming here every week and you got a new story.
So that was a fucking lie.
And we used to come one time, we went and we started throwing things back and forth in the class.
Oh my God, kids are.
So we started, this kid had a baseball in his side pocket for his North Face bag. And he was like, my boy, he was like, one thing. So we started throwing the one thing. And then somebody was like, 2 things. So we started throwing 2 things. And then somebody was like, 3 things. And we started throwing. We threw a baseball, a handball, a stapler, a textbook.
A stapler.
We got up to like 7, 8 things. And the substitute was in the front of the class just telling stories. Yeah, like. And we in there yelling, 1 thing. We just throwing stuff.
Yeah, substitute teachers like, at least they doing math. Like, I mean.
A substitute teacher is really, I'm here to get a check. Yeah, that's all it is.
I'm here just for
That's all it is. And then you got that one substitute where you go and you do some wild shit, and she goes in and they go and they tell your teacher, and your teacher come in the next day, gotta be all serious.
They be like, Jonathan Christopher III. Detention.
We used to, I know we spoke about high school stories last week, but I can't wait to talk about these junior high school stories, bro.
You know, in New York they call it junior high school, and then I think out in Jersey, like I think I was having a conversation with somebody that I work with, and they call it middle school. You notice that?
Yeah, I've heard people.
Because when I say junior high school, they don't understand.
Bro, we on a different type of time in New York.
Right, we on Tim Tom.
We on what?
Tim Tom.
Tim Tom?
Like Timberlands. Tim Tom.
All right, moving on. So yeah, how was your week?
Yo, my week was good, man. I've been working out lately, so I've been in the gym. Getting right.
Chest, legs, arms, back. I heard you.
So some dude, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, right? Some like brolic dude just comes in, built like Terry Crews, like comes in there, and he's like, yo, you want me to spot you? So I'm like, all right, yeah, like I think I got it, but all right, cool. So he comes and I'm like, yo, like he spotted me and I'm like, yo, like how you know about this? He had like one of those Black Panther tattoos, the one like the ones that be on it and has the little red squiggles on a like so he he's like, yo, you want me to spot you? So I'm like, yo, bro, like I'm not trying to get as big as you, but like, yo, how you got so big? He was like, yo, I did some time.
Pause.
Well, pause.
Yeah, go ahead.
Technical foul. So I'm like, yo, like how you got so like bulk, right? So he's like, yeah, you know, like I did some time and you know, I really like working out and stuff like that. So he kept talking and I'm standing there and I'm like, no. Like reel it back in. You did some time, my bro? He's like, yeah, you know, I did some time. Like, we always used to work out. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to have, like, you know, a prison body. Like, no offense. And he's like, nah, I'm going to get you right. Yo, bro, here's my number. Yo, the dude name is Oscar, everything like that.
You know there's only two things to do.
In prison?
In prison is read books and work out.
Word.
There's nothing else to do in prison. Nothing else to do in prison. Like,
yo.
Bro, I know people who went up and came back home and they was
built.
Aki. Like even this kid that I know from my hood, he just came home not too long ago. Yo, he be in the gym putting videos up in the gym. And yo, he just be doing some next level work. I'll be like, but then again, that's what they do. So if you fat, you want to lose some weight quick, get brolic, go to jail.
Go to jail.
Go to jail.
Go to prison. But that was
anything
that was
else?
All I,
That's
that
it.
was
That
all
was
I
like your
had,
one thing for the week.
That was like my one thing for the week.
Okay. For me, last Saturday was the pop-up shop.
Yes, sir.
Crucial Vision. You know, we out here, both of us today. Got the new Dennis Rodman joint.
Come on.
Fire joint.
Come on.
Got the, you know, Protect Your Genius.
Protect your genius.
You know,
Come on,
it was dope though. It was fun. I had a lot of fun.
That's nice.
It was cool. You know, he came, he put me to work. I ran the pop-up shop. That's my pop-up shop now.
Yeah, no.
So now every time we do a pop-up shop, that's my brand.
You deboed that.
Yeah, I deboed that. But it was dope. It was cool. That was a good turnout. Some people
merch looks great.
Like
dog.
some people that I invited, they came through. They bought some stuff. Like people came in and they was ready to buy. And he just did. He had some new designs. He brought back some old ones. It was dope. It was dope. Right. The best thing I love about these pop-ups is that, you know, there's like a core group of people who come and just chill, and we just relax. We have some drinks.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's so dope. It was a good time. It was a good time. And I stood in Brooklyn that weekend. I was hanging out with my cousin and stuff, and that was it. That was it for the weekend. And then yesterday, Lou's mom came and picked up Mia, so we were able to finally do something with ourselves. That's why I called you in the afternoon to see what you guys were doing. We went to this spot in Nutley. It's called Cowan's Public.
Okay.
Bro, this food is
like what kind of food?
It's a tavern. It's a bar, really. So it's
like barbecue?
Like nah, it's like bar food, like comfort food.
Oh, like wings.
Wings. They have their fried chicken sandwich is crazy.
It's crazy off the chain.
It's so crazy. Like the piece of chicken is like this. It's like it's like this big. It's bugged out. They have got like appetizers, and their menu is just one page.
I like that.
But yo, the food, the drinks, everything, like the staff.
What did you drink when you
They have this. So they have this drink. It's called the Red Dahlia.
Okay. And
it's a tequila drink. You don't only drink tequila.
Yeah.
It's like a tequila drink, and it has like strawberry. Yo, it's official. It's official. It's official. Like it's really, really good. So anytime like we have free time, I'm like, yo, let's go to Cowan's. Yeah. So we went yesterday. We had dinner, and yo, we ate like. I ordered loaded fries, so it comes with like mozzarella cheese, bacon, stuff like that.
Damn, that sounds good.
We ordered. They have like a pulled pork bao, like bao buns.
Yeah.
Crazy. What else we ordered? Lou ordered like devil. Yo, we must have ordered like 6-7 things, and we sat there and ate everything. I left. I was like, the waitress came, and I was like. Like dozing off in my seat, like it was really good. And then we got home, and I was like, "Yo, I don't want to do anything.
Nothing. Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. Food coma all the way." And now we're here, recording, doing what we do best. Nah, no shots yet. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, yeah, tomorrow. Yesterday was Mom's birthday.
Yes.
So
happy birthday,
Mama. Birthday to her. Tomorrow we having that party.
Mama.
It's gonna be
Momchella.
It's gonna be lit. Hopefully you call out tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Nah, don't call out.
Just show up.
Just show up. And then just leave early.
Just show up and pop.
Or like clock out 15 minutes before you're supposed to leave.
Like just walk out.
But yeah, that was my week. You know, regular Jerms doing regular things.
Regular Jerms staying regular and doing regular things.
Next week, I'm gonna be tan Jerms doing tan things. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Yo, it's gonna be so
tan Jerms.
It's gonna be I gotta make sure I bring you something from over there, something for the crib.
Something for the crib.
Bless the new crib. I can't wait to go over there.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's different. It's a different experience, dog. I've finally like settled into like being there. Like so me and Junior, right? I get off of work, and I got off work late, so I went to they had kind of like a movie thing. So they set up like a big projector.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, you get like everybody gets like bean bags and shit in the vicinity, right?
Fire.
So
outside?
Outside, yeah. So they have food and everything. So me and Junior go get the food. Anybody doesn't know who Junior is, Junior's the dude that graduated. We mentioned him. We dropped him in the podcast as well.
Adult Film Services coming your way very soon.
Yes, sir. And so we go there and we eat the food. Their food was all right. I wouldn't touch the rice. I didn't trust the rice at all.
You can't be eating rice from everybody.
I didn't even touch it.
You can't eat rice from everybody. I don't eat rice from a lot of people. Restaurants, okay, but like certain people.
It just didn't look.
Yo, wait till you come tomorrow to oh my.
See?
Oh, Lordy.
I can't wait. So we go. The movie that they had is The Sandlot, right?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yo,
that's my movie.
I've never seen this movie.
I love
before,
that movie.
Right?
That movie's so good.
We're sitting in a beanbag, right? And we're watching a movie. It's people around us. It's like kids. It's a good
Did you see the whole movie? Like you stood for the whole thing?
I seen part of it, but remember I had to go because we had to have that call. So I watched it and I was like, why would they put The Sandlot on? Like that. Like
it's a classic.
I'm talking hell of smack about this movie.
Don't ever disrespect.
Yo, bro,
The Sandlot,
I'm tuned in. Like. I'm like, yo, why won't he catch this baseball? Like, why won't this kid catch this baseball? All you gotta do is put his hand up.
Did you see the part where they went to the pool?
No, I didn't get there yet.
Oh,
I watched.
Man, you gotta watch that movie.
I've only had a limited time.
Yo, that's my favorite scene out of that movie. You want me to tell you about it or?
Yeah, I know you can kind of run me through it.
So they all go. Remember, it's the 50s.
Yeah.
So there's kids out all types of times a day.
Yeah, right.
So they go to like the local pool. And the lifeguard, they all had a crush on the lifeguard.
Oh, like she was hot? Like
yeah. Well, so the kid with the glasses, I forget his name. But I think he was the funniest one in that
He was
movie.
like, he can play. He can play.
Yeah, so they go in the pool, and he comes up with a plan, right? So he goes in the pool, he pretends he's drowning. So she jumps in the pool, pulls him out, and he's like that, laying on the side.
Because he's trying to get mouth to mouth.
Yeah, yo, and she goes to give him mouth to mouth, and he puts his tongue in her mouth, starts making out with her. Yo, that movie, yo, you have to finish that movie, dude.
I'm gonna watch it. But the place, yo, is nice. I can't wait for you guys to come over.
Yo, I can't wait to go over there.
It's really, really nice.
I'm about to put a lot of. I seen the video that you sent me of like the layout of the apartment. Just know that every time I post it, I'm taking mad pictures in your apartment.
Oh, like a side chick.
And I'm putting mad Drake captions, mad Drake lyrics for captions. It's only right.
Cups of the rose.
It's only right. It's only right. It's only right. But yeah, new music.
New music
alert.
New music.
I just started listening to this Pop Smoke album.
I haven't heard it. How was it?
I like it. I like it so far.
Okay.
I just have. I don't really like posthumous albums.
Yeah.
Only because they just try to fill in. What they're doing is they're just trying to fill in gaps.
They don't sound like they're in the same room.
Doesn't.
At all, right?
So they're just trying to fill in gaps of what was there. So like his last album, there was a lot of features that didn't belong on that album. Like a lot of features that didn't belong on the album. It was just like, all right, like why did you know what I'm saying? And the same, I wouldn't say the same thing for this one. The features are a little bit better, but it's just too many features. It's too many. It's too many. And that's not really, because, Pop didn't have no features when he was coming up. Yeah. He had no features on his stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now to see all these features is just like, but it's good though. There's a song with Ross.
Oh, nice. Like a nice.
It's kind of in between. It's not like a Ross. It's kind of It's not
It's
really
more pop
Ross.
than
Like,
Ross?
it's not like Santorini grease
Yeah,
Ross.
that's what I was
It's
like,
not like
yeah,
that.
like-
But it's good though. It's good. And then Pusha got I think 2 verses on it.
On that Ross song?
No, on the album.
On album.
Takeoff got a Takeoff by himself, which is fire. I got like halfway through. I'm really excited to hear this Dua Lipa. He got a song with Dua Lipa. I'm really excited to hear that. I love her, bro.
Yeah,
I love that
she's
girl.
been like making songs with rappers like that's what's up.
And then he got something with Pharrell. So I'm excited to hear that. But back to the Pusha T thing. I fuck with Pusha.
I love Pusha T.
I love Pusha. You know what I'm saying? He gives you good music. It's time to hang up the drug talk, bro.
Yo, so I went to Greatest Day Ever and at Coney, and that was the first time I've heard, like I've seen Pop Smoke. Well, the first and only time when Welcome to the Party came out. So I only came there to see the Pusha T set, and like like it was so good. But yeah, you're right. Like he has to put up.
Yo, it's time to hang up that. It's time to hang up that drug talk. It's just like, that's what we listen to. It's just it makes me feel
tough.
Rich. It's tough because like he always says something new, so he's not repeating stuff, but it's just the drug talk. You gotta hang it up. You gotta hang it up. Like that's not you anymore.
Where's the father?
You know what I'm saying? You're a father now. You into fat like. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You sound like a dude. You sound like a dude who's 45 years old. He's still stuck on the same block. Let it go. Hang it up.
Let it go.
I'ma still listen to everything. I'ma still listen to what you put out. But
let it go. Time throwing the time.
Let it go. That's Mia's song. When Mia's in the room by herself, like if Lou is in the room with her and Lou goes to the bathroom, she'll sit in the room and she'll sing "Let It Go" like really loud until one of us comes back. That's like her security.
That's like her back.
Like her security thing. It's so funny, so cute.
Man. Yeah.
But yeah, I know you listening to that Vince Staples.
Yes, sir. Vince Staples.
I haven't heard it yet. I am gonna listen to it though.
Vince Staples.
Doesn't Vince Staples have that song? I was up late night balling. Isn't that a Vince Staples song?
Vince Staples.
They used to play that at Adidas all the time, and I used to hate when they played that song.
Vince Staples, produced by Kenny Beats, the whole album. Vince really tapped in like a new type of. He used to rap like really, really fast, so you couldn't really understand like what he was saying.
Like Twista?
Not like Twista, but like.
Buster, like Buster?
Like Buster, like fast, but
like Buster relax.
So you would hear it and then you wouldn't really grasp like the content.
All right.
But like now, like you can see he slowed that down and like the gems that he's dropping.
He's rapping.
And then
Vince Staples is hilarious.
Yo, Vince Staples is the funniest dude
all his interviews
ever.
are hilarious.
Yo, I was watching his best 10 things to take and he was like, yo, I don't carry money in my wallet. Cause money, if you carry money in your wallet, money's to give to people, and I don't like giving people money. Yo, like that is hilarious.
I think when I go home today, I think I'm gonna just put Vince Staples in.
Yo, remember what you were telling me about the Michael B. Jordan, tweet that he had tweeted out?
Oh yeah, he was like, don't let Black people don't let Black Panther's success take your focus away from the fact that Michael B. Jordan got G Baby shot.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to G Baby. That's one fictional death that I don't think I could ever get over. That and Lil Saint. It's just two deaths that I think minorities will just never get over.
I think if we would see either G Baby or Lil Saint like in person.
No, that's Lil Saint and G Baby forever.
Yeah, like that's like the dude from Power. He's just Tyreek.
I'm 27 years old, right? And still to this day, I watch Hardball. And I cried just seeing G Baby just laying there lifeless.
Like he never even get to like really play, dog.
And then and then at the funeral when Keanu Reeves is like talking about when he got the hit and stuff. Yo, that really hits us.
I totally forgot Keanu Reeves. Like
that's a good movie.
Played like the coach.
That's a great movie.
Who would know that Neo and John Wick will play that character like that? Yo, talk about the range.
That's what it was. He was the coach. And then
did he owe money or something like that?
Yeah, he had a really bad gambling problem. And remember they won one of the games that he bet on. He won, and he wasn't allowed to watch in the bar, so he was outside the bar. And then he walked in, and he was like, "I love it when you call me Big Pop." Yo, that's such a great movie. That's such a great movie. But yeah, you know, he has crazy range.
He has range.
And just his life in general is really interesting. Like, he's been through a lot of stuff. He's super humble. When we used to work at Adidas, you know, I'm always bumping into somebody famous or like when we were working at Adidas and I was still living in Brooklyn, I was walking to the train and I don't know what they were shooting. It might have been John Wick because it was at that time. He was outside of his trailer smoking a cigarette, and I walked by, and he's just chilling there smoking a cigarette, whatever. He was like looking at his phone, and there was a security dude standing there, and he noticed that I realized that was Keanu, and he was grilling me like I was gonna run up to him. Like, I'm not doing that. So one of the film crew guys, I was like, "Yo, you think if I go up to him and ask him for a picture, you know, he won't?" He was like, "Yo, absolutely." He was like, "Just go," and that's the type of person he is, which is good to see. It's good to see because a lot of these celebrities just they just be out here bugging out. So you told me about that Vince Staples album, and there was something else you told me about.
IDK, Use For Yourself. He's like a mixture between like Childish Gambino and like Kanye. Like, if you hear the songs, like, he sounds just like Ye. Like, it's really, really insane. I used to like blast his music, but then this album just kind of took it off and put him on like another pedestal because of features. He has like Young Thug on it. He has Offset on it. He has Westside Gun from Griselda on it. Like, he is a solid album, start to finish. And you know how like Kanye or Travis like does like the transitions. He does a lot of that. Like, that's really, 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 like, he really, really went off on that. Like, that's the only song that and Vince Staples are the only two.
You See For Yourself?
Yeah, You See For Yourself. Yeah,
I'm gonna download that now.
It's really, really good.
Because I definitely got to listen.
Really, really good.
17 songs.
17 songs, but 17 solid. Though, like, you know how we get with we're used to like 12 songs. Like, yo, you need 7 songs to be nominated for a Grammy. That's why Pusha T's album was only 7 songs.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the requirement. 7 songs to be nominated for a Grammy.
See that? You learn something new every day.
Word. So if you make 25 songs, like some of these other artists, they're like one
Chris Brown did that like
35, 36, 37
Nah, it was
songs.
more than that.
Yeah, I think it was like a deluxe, right?
I can't.
And imagine you saying, "Yo, you listen to that Chris Brown album?" Oh yeah,
what song?
No. Number 37. You're gonna be like, "Yo, like." What
when I see an album has more than like. The cap for me is like 15.
15. Yeah, 15.
Once it gets to 16, 17, I'm like, because now I really got to commit to listening to this album. And when I listen to an album, I got to listen to straight through. Yeah. I can't put it on shuffle. Like, I got to listen from beginning to end. So when you got all those songs, I'm just like, I'm gonna lose interest eventually. You
know what I used to like? I used to like when certain artists used to put, especially like the Neptunes used to do this. They'll put like the song. They'll have like 10 songs, and then they'll put the instrumentals on like at the end of it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that I think that was so genius because sometimes you just like the beat. You might not like the song, but the beat will be like sick.
I know you used to throw that beat on and start rapping over the beat. I know you. You look like
yeah. Turn my headphones up.
But yeah, exciting times coming up.
Yes.
For my peoples. Locks versus Dipset versus
Dipset.
Yo, I can't believe that's happening. I can't believe that's happening. Who you going for?
Harlem, baby. Dipset. Unless they bring out Drunk Jadakiss. He was like,
I gotta go for Dipset too, only because
it's New York.
Only because, not taking nothing away from the Locks, like. The 3 of them individually and together
they're good 3.
I was never really a Locks fan like that.
Yeah, me either.
You know, like Dipset, when Dipset came out, they were a little bit more influential for like our age.
Word.
You know, I wanted to dress like Joel Santana, like you know what I'm saying, like. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I gotta go with Dipset. I'm excited to see this though. This is gonna be really good. It's gonna be nostalgic. It's gonna be very nostalgic.
Good for the culture, dog.
You know, it's gonna be very nostalgic. It's gonna be, it's gonna be hype. And if Drunk Jadakiss comes out,
oh yeah, that's gonna be him.
Yo, I didn't watch that versus.
What, Fab?
Yeah.
No, I watched it. I was really.
How I feel about Fab.
Or FAB or LOUS.
I used to. That album. That was a great. I
like Fab.
But now it's just like, bro, you 40-something years old. You dressing like somebody that your stepdaughter would date. Like, come on, you gotta eventually. You gotta grow up. Bro. You gotta grow up eventually. Everybody gotta grow up eventually. You know. Word. It's just, I think it's about that time.
Dipset, I can't wait. If Killer Cam come out with that pink,
he gotta come out with the pink.
And Joel's gotta come out with the, with the flag, like with the. Oh my God, that'll be.
Jim Jones but Jim Jones don't got the long hair no more.
No, he don't. Nah, he don't got braids.
He don't got braids no more. He cut his hair. It would have been lit if he would have came out with the blowout, with the pants and the tank top. That would have been fire.
Yo, oh man.
You think? Man. I haven't seen Joel's in anything.
That's because remember he caught that thing at the airport. Yeah,
dumbass. He was next up too. It sucked to see like his career go.
Yo, that song even that song he had with Chris Brown was so fire, bro.
What song?
Shorty says you want feeling being like yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Back to the crib. I said, oh man.
You remember Home Run with him and Lil Wayne? Mm-hmm. That was a banger. Him and Lil Wayne. Oh man.
Yeah, they dropped that mixtape. I Can't Feel My Face.
I Can't Feel My Face.
Yeah.
They had Black Republic. That's a crazy song.
Yo, Lil Wayne.
That's a crazy song. That was Lil Wayne. That was
Lil Wayne.
Now Lil Wayne is just
Lil Wayne. He on Tyler Creator.
Yeah, it sucks to see that. I remember I went to when Dipset did one of their 1,000 reunion concerts. Lou got me tickets to go to that show.
Shout out to A$AP Lou.
When it was in BB King's on 42nd Street, RIP BB King's. It was lit. I went with one of my homeboys from Harlem. Mm-hmm. So that was super lit. And we got there. It was February. She got me the ticket. She got me my ticket for Valentine's Day. And then told him and was like, yo, send me your money so I could buy both of your tickets. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So y'all could go together. It was dope. It was a couple days after. She gave me the tickets for Valentine's Day, and it was a couple days after Valentine's Day.
Shout out to Lou.
And it's funny because I just spoke to my mans the other day, and I was like, yo, remember that concert? It was bananas. It was bananas.
Oh, we got there. BANANAS.
Not like that. No. But yeah, we get there. And yo, there's a long ass line to get
what did you wear?
And it's brick. I don't remember.
I always.
I didn't wear nothing. I didn't wear nothing crazy. I wore like
Diplomat?
Nah, I ain't wear nothing.
Diplomatic.
I might have wore Dipset. I think I had a Dipset t-shirt on.
I thought you were about to say Dipset chain. I was like, yo, sure.
Nah, I think I had a Dipset t-shirt on, but so yeah, there's a huge line, and yo, the line went almost up to like the next app. I'm like, yo, I'm not standing in this line. I'm like, yo, we're gonna figure out. So I'm walking down, I'm walking back up, and I hear somebody go, yo. So I'm like, I look, and it's one of my mans from high school that I haven't seen in a minute. So he's like, and yo, this kid, every time we link up in the city or something, is off some like crazy random tip, like it's bugged out. So he's like, yo. So I turn around and he's like, yo, come on, jump on. So I was like, yo. I call my mans. He was like walking up. I was like, yo, come back. We jumped on the line, and some girl was behind us, and she was like, I heard her like, she's like, yo, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, I look back, whatever. So she's talking. So I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, you doing all right? Good? She's like, nah, it's just crazy how some people been waiting in this line for mad long and it's cold out. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy too. Crazy, yeah. That's crazy. And I turned around and I just kept talking to her. She was tight. And I was like, yo, it was brick outside. I was like,
it was New York brick.
I was like, if she sits here and tells and be like, yo, this guy, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. I was here all this time.
Yeah. Run the cameras back. Run the cameras back.
But yeah, that was a crazy show. We tried to buy some drinks, and he was like $12 for a Long Island iced tea. Me and my man split. Me and my man shared the drink. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Word, you got 6.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. And it was strong too, so the one was like, all right. But yeah, that was one of my favorite concerts. Like, it was bugged out, and they did songs together, and then Cam did his stuff, Jimmy did his stuff, Joel's did his stuff, and then they came back and did more stuff together. That was when Salute came out.
Ooh.
Yo, they messed up the streets with that song.
Yo, I'm excited though. This is gonna be a good.
It's gonna be good.
Dog.
I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be a classic.
But yeah. Let's see. We kind of running a little short.
Let's do barbershop stories.
Yeah. All right. So today we had a lot of fun talking about like our stories from last time. So
and a lot of people resonated with it as well.
We're gonna keep that same momentum going. And today we're gonna talk about bad barbershop stories.
Dun dun dun.
You know me. I got the caco pelado. I don't got no more hair, but before I was on some, I don't really want to do this stuff myself. So I was still going to the barbershop, whatever, and I like my beard to be a certain way. So when we moved to Jersey, I was stressed. I'm like, yo, I'm in a new spot. I don't know. There was no barbershop around me, nothing. So on the way home on the bus, when I used to come from work, there was a barbershop there. And I used to see it, but every time I used to pass by, it was closed.
Right.
One time I came home early, and they were open. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see. So I popped in. It was a Dominican dude. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's lit.
So I'm like, yo, I'm new around here. I'm looking just to, get the shape up my beard, everything. And he was like, oh, all right, no problem. So he sat me down. So I was like, yo, how long you been cutting hair? He's like, yo, I've been cutting hair for like 15 years. Like he's been cutting for a long time. So I'm like, all right, cool.
It's lit.
Now I'm comfortable in the chair. You're a vet. You got years in this game. Word. So he's like, yeah, I'm from Washington Heights. I used to own a barbershop there.
Oh, so you a real vet.
And then he was like, we moved out here. We bought a house, and I closed the shop. In Washington Heights to get one out here, so it's easier because that going back and forth is tough. It's tough. Yeah. And he was like, I was cutting hair out of my house. He was like, I turned my basement into like a little shop, and then my neighbors complained about it. So he was like, yo, I had to stop for a little bit. So then they were selling this shop, so I bought this shop. Just crazy, a whole lot of craziness. But he was a cool dude, so we were talking, whatever. So I'm like, yo, listen, I like my beard to keep it here. You know what I'm saying? On the sides, don't make it too thin. Blend it on the sides, my eyebrows, everything. Yo, when I got out this chair and I looked in the mirror, yo, I wanted to cry.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Yo, I was so mad. Yo, he pushed my beard mad down, like all the way down. He made this right here like a point, which I absolutely hate. And then my eyebrows, yo, he thinned out my eyebrows so crazy. I was like, I didn't even think this was possible. Yo, I walked home and I walked inside and Lou was like, what happened? I was like, yo, look at me. I was stressed. Yo, my eyebrows were mad thin. He separated them. They were like, there was like this much space between my eyebrows. And now, you know when you go to the barbershop and they fuck your shit up, it takes mad long to grow back. Always. When you go to the barbershop and you get a fire cut, it grows back within the next 4 days. Yeah. Yo, I called Lou's cousin and I'm like, yo, I know you know a barbershop around here. Please. And he was like, yo, I actually do know one. And he was like, I know a lot of people who go there, like they're really good. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. He called the dude and he's like, yo, listen, my cousin is out here. He's new. He's looking for a barber. He's like, yo, send him. He's like, if I'm not here, I'm gonna have this other kid. So I was like, all right. Yeah. So I went. I'm sitting in the shop and everything. And the dude was like, yo, you Jeremy? I was like, yeah. So he came. I sat down and he was like, yo, let me know what you want to do. I'm like, yo, listen. You got your work cut out for you. I really hope you can save me right now.
Is like...
I was like, So he's like, yo, let me know. He's like, I was like, yo, I need you to bring my beard back up to. Yo, my beard was like down here, bro. It was so bad. I was like, yo, I need you to bring it back up. And I didn't go to the barbershop for like 2 weeks so it could be back, able. Yeah. And I was like, yo, my eyebrow, he fucked up my eyebrows, everything. And yo, every time he did something, he was like, yo, that's good. He's like, yo, that's good. And I was like, yo, that's perfect. Yo, he finished. And he was like, yo, let me sit. I was like, yo, thank you so much. I gave him a hug. Like, I gave him a hug and everything. I was like, yo, I'll be back. Hug? Nah. I just gave him a like, yo, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was going to him every like week and a half, whatever. And then there was this other dude that worked there. The kid was from Patterson. He was like more like us, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So one day, this was when everything happened with 6ix9ine, that he got locked up and stuff. So we started talking about that. And then from then on, we got mad cool. So I used to be like, yo, what's good, everything. So I was going, and then one day he just stopped. He wasn't in the shop no more. So I'm like, yo, what the hell? I went back like 2-3 times and he wasn't there no more. He had given me his number and his IG though. So, turns out he was opening a shop like 3 blocks from where I was living at the time. God working overtime, bro.
Right.
I went over there and he was like, yo, we not open yet, but he's like, I'm cutting certain people. He's like, my regulars, they come in, I cut them. He's like, we not open yet, so, I got to get everything up to speed, but come through. And, I used to walk so clutch. And still to this day, that's like, when I decide to go to the barbershop, that's where I go.
Nice.
That's my dog. And we actually going to bring him, I actually want to bring him on the show because he cuts for the Giants.
Oh, nice.
For the New York Giants. Like, he's the official barber for the New York Giants.
Beautiful.
And he's just he's a dope person. Like, he's a dope person to be around. He's a little crazy, but that's my dog. So shout out to my guy Speedy. Love you, my dog.
Yes, sir.
Get ready to come up here and chill with us. We're gonna have the drinks. We're gonna have the drinks for when you come up here, and we're gonna have a good time. Good convos with that guy. And he's the type of person, like, he's up
very
here, bro.
Yeah.
He's very smart. So shout out to you. Can't wait to have you up here. And now the floor is yours, my brother. You kind of gave me the gist of the story yesterday, and I was like, oh man.
He was like, hold it. Hold on,
don't tell me yet.
So when I moved to my old spot, because I moved from New York, and I moved to East Orange, and I'm like, yo, like, oh man, I need a barber. Like, we about to go out. It was like spare of the moment thing.
Last minute cuts
always ends bad.
Scary hours.
Yo, so I go in, right? It's down the block from my crib. My old crib. I walk and I'm like, yo, like, I see the guy, so I'm like, all right, a black guy, like, all right, cool. Like, I'm like, hey, what's up? Yo, dude doesn't speak any English at all. He was Haitian, right? So he, he was Haitian. Shout out to all my Zoe babies, Shout out, Sabase, Abule. He was Haitian. I'm like, yo, like, I need this specific cut. Like, everybody knows I have dreads. I cut the sides, easy. Cut down the beard, like, whatever, right? Like, line me up, good. Yo, when I say, when you know something is going wrong, so you keep looking up at the mirror. I was looking up, like, and the only words that he said to me that was in English was, everything's okay? And I'm looking at him like, you sure everything's okay? Like,
it was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm like, oh man, please. Like, now I'm like praying in the seat. I turn the chair. Dina's sitting down right there because, like, we're going to hit the city right after. Day after. Dina looking at me like, oh my gosh, boy, this boy don't look the same. Like, Dina was looking at me like, oh man,
that's bad.
Yo, and you know what's bad when, like, a female was looking at you like.
That's bad vibes, bro.
That's bad vibes, bro.
Bad
energy.
Vibes, dude. Bad energy,
so
dude.
he goes. It gets worse. So he goes to spray the alcohol, right? You know how you get with the alcohol. Yo, bro, he sprays it, burns the hell out of me. I'm like, yo, a week goes by. I'm like, yo, why is my, like, neck and stuff like that itching? Like, what's going on? Bro, I had, like, a fucking scab, dog. Like, he took the blade, and I was wondering why the blade was so hot. Like, bro, he scabbed me up, everything like that, bro. It was the worst thing ever,
he was slicing and dicing?
Slicing and dicing, dog. Like, not even with the razor, like, with the actual clippers. Like,
oh, that's the
dog.
worst.
So, it burns. Like, oh, my God, bro. I never went to that dude again. But that was my story. Man, listen, if you find a barber, I found a good barber. Shout out to Diamond Cuts, right in Harrison.
Yes.
Dude named Alex took care of me.
That's
amazing.
the best thing when you move somewhere and you find. It's tough. It's tough because
match made in heaven.
You usually have
Shout
your
out to
barber.
Alex, Diamond Cuts.
You usually have your barber for a long time. Like the kid that I was going to in Brooklyn, that was my dog. I was there all the time. Like I used to chill in the shop. You know what I'm saying? And when I moved, I was devastated. I was devastated. And even like when we first moved, I had to come back to Brooklyn. So like the third day that we were there, I had to come back to Brooklyn, and I ended up coming back. And I went and got a cut. I'm like, yo, I don't know when I'm gonna see you again. I felt like, 'cause I don't know when I'm gonna see you again. That's another banger. Tyler and Cali Uchis, oof. Yo, I really thought that I really felt like I was breaking up with somebody. Like, yo, I'm moving.
And barbers know when you cheating. Barbers know when you cheating.
Yeah, they know.
Like I didn't push your bid up that high. I didn't do this.
You know my signature. I didn't do this.
I put my name in the back of your neck. You be like,
like in barbershop.
Yeah.
Like in barbershop. But yeah, that was tough for me. I know it was tough for you. Yo, crazy. I just seen this TikTok the other day, and this barber was like, yo, make sure you watching your barbers clean their machines and stuff. Yo, he give this kid a fade. Kid had ringworm all in the back of his head. It's scary. It's scary.
Scary hours.
But yeah. So now, favorite time.
Riddle time.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yo, Marv, I'm gonna look for a video, like a scene from Batman, so we could get a Riddler, like a little Riddler drop. So like that, we got the. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
we'll go 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
All right. We'll see. All right. So you go first, or I go first? I go first.
You go first. Go ahead.
All right. What English word has 3 consecutive double letters?
What English word has 3 consecutive double letters?
R.I.P. to the GOAT, Alex Trebek.
Three? No.
It's 2 consecutive sets of letters.
2 consecutive sets of letters. Yo, bro. I don't like. I honestly, it's gonna piss me off if you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Bookkeeper.
Book. Oh.
BOOKKEE.
Aha. That was a good one. All right, my turn. Poor people have it. Rich people need it.
Nothing. I'll cut you off right there. I'll cut you off right there. Nothing. All right, so I got one more for you. I am at the beginning of the end and the start of eternity. At the end of time and space, in the middle of yesterday, but nowhere in tomorrow. What am I?
Yo, my word was gonna be tomorrow. I was gonna say tomorrow.
You want it again? It's long. I know. It's like pauses.
One more time.
All right. I'm at the beginning of the end and the start of eternity. At the end of time and space, in the middle of yesterday, but nowhere in tomorrow. What am I?
Yo, I don't.
It's easy. It's a lot easier than you think.
Yo, I don't know.
The letter E.
The letter E? Yo, you always have good ones.
At the end, the start of eternity.
Gosh.
At the end of time and space, in the middle of yesterday, but nowhere in tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't have an E.
You always catch me one of those. So guys, before we get out here, special announcement, mail time. Mail time. So we did receive something from my nephew actually, Top Secret Clothing, topsecret.clothing. Huge excited.
Oh, what
about
the hell
it.
is this?
Huge excited. My nephew Trey, he had dropped the brand Top Secret Clothing.
Yo, shout out to him for sending us both something.
Yes. Send us both something. This is his 2021 collection with his tees as well as Jerms. Show him what it is, dog.
Gildan
Show him what
t-shirt
it
too.
is. Nice. I actually have
Top Secret 2020.
Top Secret.
21, Top Secret 21.
I actually have this hoodie. It doesn't drop till later on in the date.
The camera's over here, buddy. The camera's over here, buddy.
Later on in the date, please check this out.
Purple Rain. You about to be out here on
Purple
your
Rain for
Prince
the pain.
shit. Purple Rain.
I'm super
Yeah, I can't wait to wear
excited,
this.
dog. I'm super excited for it.
Now I could wear my Terror Squad chain with it.
Yeah. Lean back, but I'm super excited. Top Secret Clothing, guys. Please check him out on Instagram. Please, topsecret.clothing. It's Instagram. Jerm, can you pull up the actual IG so I can make sure I get the name right?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second, please. So the Instagram is topsecret.clothing.
Topsecret.clothing, guys.
Young guys. Shout out to everybody out here doing what they like to do.
19 years old, dog. 19 years old. Anybody that has something that wants to promote their brand, please send it out, guys. Send it out. Like, we'll definitely rock it on the podcast. We'll definitely represent it. We're here all for the creators. So, guys.
My man's super random. I just opened my Instagram DM, and my man's just sent me this post that says, "Men don't heal, they get podcasts."
Hey!
We out here leaving the pain out all on the tape, man. We out here. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, we out here. Shout out to the young guys making things happen.
Shout out to my man Brian,
Of course.
Crucial Vision. If y'all want to follow him, his personal Instagram is Old Ass Killer.
Old Ass Killer.
And his brand Instagram is Crucial Vision. Give me 1 second because I always forget how to spell it. So Crucial is gonna be how you spell Crucial regularly, CRUCIAL, and Vision is just VSN. Hit him up. He just put a bunch of new designs on the on his website. He got some good stuff. He got some good stuff. He got more great stuff coming out. I love wearing this stuff. I wore one of his shirts yesterday. I'm wearing one of his shirts today. I'm wearing a pair of basketball shorts that he made. You wearing his shirt, like this is the one. This is the one.
Yo,
this is the one.
Listen, Brian, I need that Robin shirt.
Yo, I did laundry the other day and I folded all my t-shirts and I'm like, damn. I had them just stacked up. And he also does like custom stuff. Like he does hand painted stuff that I have.
Yes, I have.
He sent me one. I got one. He did one for me.
That was a Murakami flower. That dream was so sick, man.
Fire. He did like a cause logo for me with paint splatter. Fire. He does made to order. So if you got something that you want to tie dye or something like that, hit him up. The kid does it all. The kid does it all. But with that being said. Episode 7. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap,
We
my
outta
guy.
here.
We out of here.
I got stuff to do. See ya when I see ya.